welcome to Dunedin's Caledonian Hall. We're here for Hammerhead 11. It is vengeance. I'm Lightning Mike Engove here with Howie Booth, and we're looking at New Zealand's top mixed martial artists battling it out for dominance in the cage. And we've got 5 crackerbouts ahead of us as we head into the New Zealand Pro ISKA 70 kilo lightweight bout. But starting off early, Howie, we've got Darcy Purchase versus Brogan Anderson, and that's a bout with real feeling.
Yes, very much a local fight here. We're really looking forward to this fight. Plenty of chat. Also have Tim Ellis from Dunedin fighting Mike Graham from Christchurch, Chris Eden versus Cody Hare, Jesse Cooper versus Satu Leti.
Brogan Anderson, Team Hammerhead.
Yeah, Darcy Purchase, fight for Dunedin Fight Club.
Yeah, the camp's been good. 8 weeks of hard work. Hopefully it'll all pay off tomorrow night.
I didn't train too hard, didn't take Brogan as too much of a threat, so just cruised though.
Well, certainly a lot of confidence from Darcy Purchase. He's confident in his 12 years of BJJ training. Got to point out, he's never been in the cage. Brogan Anderson has 5 wins and 3 losses. He's an experienced MMA practitioner, and he is doubly amped up, having been stopped by Arthur Lisecki in the last bout by ground and pound.
Yes, there's plenty of feeling in this fight, Mike, between these two coming up. Plenty of chat at the weigh-in, that's for sure.
I think he's done quite a lot of jiu-jitsu, so he should be dangerous on the ground.
I heard he was a personal trainer and he's had a good few fights. He had a title, so yeah, heard quite a bit about him, quite popular.
Well, Purchase is right around one thing. Brogan Anderson, certainly a crowd favourite here in Dunedin.
Hopefully submission or knockout, yeah.
Don't care, mate. I'll take it any way I can win it.
Tap, snap or net. Yeah.
Nothing. Sort it out tomorrow night.
Well, there is plenty of feeling in this bout as we head to the SPS Security tail of the tape. Brogan Anderson, he's 24 years of age. He is 6'1". He is 88 kilos with 8 fights and 5 wins. Darcy Purchase from the Dunedin Fight Club. He's 27 years of age. He's a lot shorter, similar weight at 87. No fights under his belt. And Darcy Purchase, he's certainly a distinctive figure. Shaven head, plenty of ink work over the entire body. Heading into the cage for his first foray into MMA.
He's certainly got a lot of support down here, Darcy. He's brought a lot of people to the venue tonight. They really want to see how he's going to perform.
Well, I think the key will be his conditioning. Just having a look at him, fairly solid character. But we've already seen Brogan Anderson, who is about to come out ripped and shredded to the max.
Brogan Anderson!
Yes, the long walk started again here by Brogan. He's done this walk many times on the Hammerhead show. He's quite... what's the word, Mike? He's quite animated about this fight. He's been called out, so he's put in a lot of work for this, and there definitely was a bit of feeling at the weigh-in.
Well, certainly Darcy Purchase took the unusual step of claiming he hadn't trained too much, didn't think much of his opponent, which is out of character in MMA terms, in terms of the respect you typically show to your opponent. Brogan Anderson, someone who's always been pretty quietly spoken, always been a very likeable chap, but he was definitely economical with his words and his thoughts on Darcy Purchase's chance. He wants to do his talking in the ring.
Absolutely, Mike. After the last time we saw Brogan was against Arthur Lisecki, he definitely wants to make a statement here.
Well, Lisecki was definitely dominant in the strikes last time out. I know Brogan Anderson has gone away. He's really worked out his striking game, added that to what was already a pretty impressive grappling set. Let's see if he can put it to effect against Darcy Purchase, who is a bit of an unknown quantity, but with 12 years of BJJ under his belt, will certainly be useful off his back.
Yeah, Matt Tower there giving Brogan last bit of white down there with Vaseline. Last bit of instruction there before he steps into the cage.
One of New Zealand's top heavyweights, Matt Tower, been around a long time. Brogan Anderson, well, he's just ready to get to work. He is amped. I think more amped than I've seen him in past bouts.
88 kg weight limit scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds of mixed martial arts action. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing DFC. This is Darcy Purchase!
Plenty of support there for Darcy in this fight, Mike.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, representing Team Hammerhead. This is Brogan!
I think Anderson wins on the crowdometer. But this is a local derby, so plenty of feeling inside and outside of the ring. Referee Terry Hill calls both fighters together.
Okay, gentlemen, you know the rules. I'm just going to give you 2 commands, all right? When I say stop, you stop fighting, just stop what you do. When I say fight, start or resume fighting. Understand? Let's go to work, gentlemen.
And it's round 1 of this 3-by-3-minute round bout.
Round 1!
Okay, underway. Anderson, the southpaw. Purchase from the conventional stance. He does have his chin up, and he got clipped early by a straight left and a looping right hook. Needs to be a little bit cautious.
Quite a contrast of styles here.
Yeah, he just wants to get in. Nice overhook there. Throws a little knee and a short little left hook off the clinch. Got his chin up, though, which is dangerous territory.
And
just walked in like
also,
that.
yes.
And the left hand, that straight left from the slightly taller Anderson, could prove to be a mistake. Again, the little punch off the clinch. Brogan at this stage, hands up. Oh, that's a big bolo overhand left.
And again. Well, there's the hook.
Faked with the left, come over the top with the right hook. Double knee to the body, big uppercut, misses that one. And geez, he swung for the fences. This is all over him now. Anderson, all that pre-fight tension and feeling coming out. Purchase desperately trying to find the clinch.
Oh, nice short
elbow over the top.
there.
Left uppercut, right uppercut, whopping missing right hand. That's a big straight left, and he's down. Oh, 2 clean punches to the chin, and Darcy Purchase has been starched inside the first minute. The reality of being in the cage has been brought home. Brogan Anderson, he's come back in style.
Absolutely, Mike. I think that was a big call there for Brogan. He's definitely made the return to the winner's circle with vengeance.
Well, it was short, but for Brogan Anderson, it was sweet as we head to the NZMMA replay. Big uppercuts, looping left hand from the southpaw, landed the right hand, left hand, then the left hook.
Lights out.
And those were vicious shots.
Yeah, Guns Anderson definitely did the business right there, didn't he?
And there was no question that that was time to call it over. The left hand, right hook, big knee to the body there. Purchase looked to try and come in and clinch the cage, but he was just forced back by the sheer ferocity of Anderson, and the left hand just starched him. And 2 more, the coup de grace, and Purchase was absolutely out and stiffened. Terry Hill very close by for a well-timed stoppage.
Absolutely. Look, Darcy Purchase definitely went out swinging, though, we can say that for sure. He definitely came to fight. But I think he brought out the best in Brogan with what he said at the weigh-in.
Well, takes a lot of courage to get in the cage.
Absolutely.
Darcy Purchase certainly walked the talk. But tonight it was Brogan Anderson who goes home a winner by KO.
There's a ton of support here for Guns Anderson here right now. They love this fella down here. Great performance. Lots of hard work pays off. Adding more strings to his bow right now. That striking side of it's really coming in. We know he's got the ground game. Good respect here by both fighters right now.
Fighters to the center ring, please.
Darcy Purchase. Well, we're back to the drawing board. Hopefully it's just his first MMA fight. He can go away, recondition, start to add some more tools to his game.
Very first round, your winner by knockout, fighting out of the ring corner, Brogan Anderson.
Well, it's back to business for Brogan Anderson. Plenty of sportsmanship shown to Darcy Purchase.
Brogan, you're a very bad man.
Thanks, mate.
What did you think that you could keep throwing those overhand rights and making them land? What made you think that you could continue to do that and actually it happened?
Yeah, mate, that was the plan. Keep it on the feet, let some hands go. And I got the job done, it was good. I just want to thank everyone who's helped me along the way.
It's been a rough few months since November, and just want to thank Matt, Uppy, Bob, and the rest of the team all behind me 100%. John King, Howie, should everyone else that's helped me along the way, outstanding.
And what do you think of the crowd from Dunedin here tonight? Check them out.
Yeah, mate, it's always awesome to have the support as well. And also Brian Usher holding pads for me on Wednesday night as well. Appreciate it. But yeah, no, thanks to all the fans for coming along. And respect to Darcy for the performance. Ball's getting in here, and yeah, sorry it didn't go his way.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, put your hands together for Brogan Anderson!
Well, the Hammerhead team's going away happy again as we head into our next bout of the evening. If you look at the Liquor King tail of the tape, it is Mike Graham, a judoka. He is short at 1.65 metres tall, 46 years of age. Giving away 19 years to 27-year-old Tim Ellis, the local boy from the Hammerhead gym here in Dunedin. He is 6 feet tall and about 4 kilos heavier.
Corner, representing UMAF. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mike Graham!
Well, Mike Graham, he wanted to fight in the cage. He's an experienced judoka.
Hammerhead. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim Ellis!
Both these boys have had one fight, one loss.
It's referee Terry Hill.
And it will be interesting to see whether youth and athleticism can overcome age and treachery. And immediately you can see Ellis on the right of our screens, much taller than the very grizzled looking Mike Graham.
Yeah, you've got a nice clash here, Mike. You've got a judo style in Mike Graham, and you've got a TKD background with Tim Ellis. So you have a grappling versus a kicking style here.
And
So we'll see how this is going to go.
Graham,
Oh,
a
nice kick to
southpaw,
start with.
already been touched up by the right leg. Hands up high. Moving around, circling away from the right leg. Single leg takedown there. He's in nice and tight. Look to see him get those hips low and look for a throw. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
He's working hard up against the cage here. He definitely wants to lock Tim up here.
Well, he's working well actually. Just got the overhook on one side. Underhook, looking for that single.
He's looking
for a
sweep
foot trip
yeah,
there.
Right now, isn't he? Yes. Trying to get those hips in, isn't he?
A bit different when you've got the cage in the
Well, there
way.
he is. He's
Nice little head in
takedown there, isn't it? Good.
throw. Ronda Rousey style headlock there. Couple of little softening up shots.
Oh, and a
But
beautiful
he's
sweep there by
switched
Tim
over.
Ellis. Beautiful.
And
Straight to side now.
Straight into side control, looking for the guillotine.
See Mike holding onto the leg there of Tim to stop him coming right around there. He's trying to climb right around him again now.
Yeah, he's got the head in, but that's not on tight at this point.
Both working for position right here, right now. Mike's managed to get the takedown again and back on top.
Well, if he
Tim's
can just
holding that head
continue
though.
to-
Oh, look at that, turn him over like that.
Well,
It's
he
like a
almost
reverse.
turned it into it himself, which I don't think was a good move. He almost had him with the legs under there.
Straight to
now,
Mount.
straight into Mount. He
Here
really
comes
needs to do some work here, getting
It's turning over
pounded.
now. Oh, yes, getting there.
I wonder if he's going to
I
try and
think
go
this
out
is
the
going to
back
be over
door.
pretty
No,
soon.
this has got to be called very quickly. Absolutely defenseless. Mike Graham on the ground. Referee Terry Hill wisely called it. Mike Graham really worse for wear. Once he turned and gave his back, it was all over.
Yes, I don't think Tim Ellis was looking for the submission there at all.
Well, certainly Graham looked to be holding his own in the grappling. He got himself into a couple of good positions, but once he gave his back, as you would in judo, it was just all over. Those punches around the side, bloodying up the air. Terry Hill had no choice there.
Yes, those shots there from Tim Ellis, right on the money. Nothing wrong with those shots. Right, ear was involved. We can say that, can't we?
Well, and the Olympic gym replay showing very clearly that once you turn your back in MMA, it's a very quick formula for a KO.
Yes, a very good timely stoppage there by Terry Hill.
Well, Well, they'll certainly be happy. Tim Ellis coming away with a victory tonight, taking his record to 1-1 as we go to Dan Hennessy.
Ladies and gentlemen, with 1 minute and 21 seconds gone in the very first round, your winner by knockout, by ground and pound, fighting out of the red corner, Tim Ellis!
Well, Mike Graham's still a little bit wobbly, his ear's bloodied up, but at 46 years of age, he's kept himself in pretty good nick, and up until he got turned, it was a fairly competitive bout. And we'll be back with our next bout after this break.
Stepping into the cage is something a lot of people talk about, but only few do.
Focus on your techniques, your game plan, what you're going to do.
Try and control the adrenaline dump. I know even most seasoned pros get it, so yeah, that's going to be the hard thing, is drown the crowd out. But yeah, once you're in there, you just, everything goes out the back door, and you know what you're in there for.
It's equal parts fear and excitement, and that's why I do it.
Oh, it's sick, love it. Do it any day of the week, do it every day of the week if I could.
Stepping into the cage for me is always an adrenaline boost. Everything goes out the window, tunnel vision, it's awesome, I love it. No feeling can beat getting into the cage for me.
Stepping into the cage tomorrow night will be the culmination of a lot of hard work and a lot of intensity and spirit, and it'll be a celebration.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've only never fought in Dunedin before. I've only fought in New Zealand one other time. That was in Christchurch. I've seen the Hammerhead shows and that on TV, so I'm looking forward to being involved. Can't wait.
Stepping in the cage tomorrow night's going to be another privilege and honour, getting to fight another one of the country's best fighters. It's something that, coming from a small town like Timaru, we're very proud to be able to take on these guys and step up, and we generally go out there and fight with heart, so hopefully that can get us through and be a good night.
And earlier on this evening, we had Jesse Cooper versus Situ Leti. Cooper from the Academy of Combat, 25 years of age. He is a shade under 6 feet tall, 70 kilos, and has a 1.8 metre reach advantage. He's up against Situ Leti from Tumataonga MMA. He is trained by Jason Smith from Invercargill. He's 29 years of age, also 70 kilos, and giving away a lot of reach. Well, it was definitely a bout between a grappler and a striker. Leti, the shorter of the two, he really wanted to let go on those shots. He was a little bit short on his right hand, but had a good left hook. And Cooper, we saw in the first round, particularly strong on top, really trying to dominate from top position. And each round started very similarly. Leti trying to let go and land the big shot, didn't have enough to finish. Jesse Cooper would go downstairs, take him to ground, and Leti spent most of the round trying to work his way outside of the guard and spent a lot of it in full mount. As my favourite, Emma, brings us into round 3, and it was more of the same, with Leti starting up top with the big looping shots. Cooper showing reasonable hands and good groundwork, again taking Leti down to the ground, trying to get the guards in, didn't quite have enough submission skills to finish him, but definitely the dominant fighter in the MMA cage, and he certainly did enough to take home the win. Jesse Cooper from the Academy of Combat in his first bout in MMA.
Fighting out of the red corner, Jesse Cooper!
I'm Cody here, fight out of Toa Fighting Systems, Invercargill. Mainly a stand-up club, training quite a lot of ground over the last year. I've had a couple of MMA fights before, so it's been a while, so just want to get back in the game.
I'm Chris Eden and I fight for Team HAMMERHEAD.
And Chris Eden coming off a very good win in the Auckland show.
And this is about that these guys have actually been in action before in a kickboxing bout, so it'll be interesting to see how they transition in the MMA cage.
Yes, we've met before, kickboxing fight. He wanted it more on the day, and he took it out that time. So I've watched it and gone back and seen what I've done wrong, and he just worked a lot harder. So
yeah, he's got a lot of heart, can take a hit.
If it goes 3 rounds and it's a battle, that's what I'd sooner have, just to give the crowd, something. I love a good brawl. Hopefully he likes to stand there and punch, which I know he does. So, yep, we're both here to fight, so there's no animosity, and yeah, we'll see if he touches gloves this time.
Well, a couple of genial chaps as we head to the 10-8 tail of the tape. Chris Eden, 22 years of age, 1.76 centimetres tall. He's 70 kilos. He's had 4 wins and no losses. Cody here coming back out of some time out of the MMA ring. He's had 4 wins, 5 losses and a single draw. He is the same weight and slightly shorter. And there's the local boy, Chris Eden, trained by Matt Toa. Tonight's promoter at Hammerhead 11, the Vengeance Show.
This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds of mixed martial arts action. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Toa Fighting Systems. Please put your hands together for Cody Hare.
And Cody here's trainer Pete Thompson. They're based in Invercargill.
Corner, representing Team Hammerhead, this is Chris Eden.
And certainly the crowd favourite, the Hammerhead boy, as referee Terry Hill calls our 2 fighters together.
Okay, gentlemen, I'm just going to give you 2 commands, all right? When I say stop, you stop fighting, just stop what you're doing. When I say fight, you start or resume fighting. You understand? Let's go to work.
You see immediately Eden is slightly taller of the 2. It is round number 1 in a 3-by-3-minute round bout.
You ready? Ready? Fight!
Round 1.
Well,
they did touch gloves.
They decided to touch gloves in the end.
This looks like it's going to be a continuation. Oh no, low blow already.
Well, Cody here's just gone farming, picked up a couple of acres. And yes, bullseye, middle stump. Should go and play at Lords with the New Zealand cricket team.
This looks like it's just going to start like a continuation of their last fight, Mike.
Yep, given some time to recover, you're allowed up to 5 minutes. And a clever fighter will go straight to the body after connecting with a groin kick, because it sits with you for quite a while, those strikes.
And straight to his back there. Oh, lovely takedown there by Chris Eden.
And the hip throw. Excellent work.
Trying to take his back right now. Well, he's working pretty hard here to try and put Cody his back against the cage here. But Cody here will be working very hard to try and get off this cage, Mike. He knows how strong Chris Eden is in this position.
And Eden going for the double leg takedown, but some good defense so far.
Yes,
famous
nice
last
takedown.
commentator's curse. Cody here taken down by Chris Eden. Double leg takedown.
Guillotine there too. Close the guard up there, but Chris is really trying to pass here right now.
Well, he's just done himself out of room up against the cage.
Watch those fingers, watch the fingers.
Warning from Terry Hill. Open gloves, of course, so you just have to be cautious about fingers going into the eyes.
Nice short elbow
Glancing
there.
little elbow from the top with the left hand. Trying to secure his arm. You can see here there. Had the right arm locked in. Just got to watch those kicks. Don't...
Oh, nice big punch
loop
right
up
over the
to
top.
head.
And a pass and into mount also.
Well,
Short
that was
elbows there.
Excellent work there from Chris Eden. And
Just
nice
lost the hook there, but he's... Yes. They're sort of half and half again, Mike. If Cody turns right now, he'll be in Chris's guard, and if Chris starts to move, he could take his back. Very important position how they fight for this right now.
Yeah, he's kind of inadvisedly going for that choke. He's not really going to get it from that position.
Yeah. Cody's going to work on top here now. He's going to keep Chris hard up against this cage by the look of this and try and rain down on him a bit. But Chris is going to try and work his ground game here.
Nice high guard there, limiting his ability to rain down shots from on top. He's secured at least one arm.
He's definitely stifling Cody's top game, really, isn't he? If any punishment's going to come.
Cody just trying to work his way forward. cram Chris Eden up against the
Keep
cage.
the pressure on him.
Well, we've been spoilt with a lot of early finishes tonight. And this looks like a bout where they're fairly evenly matched.
He's trying to lock up that armbar there.
It just hasn't quite got enough room there
No,
to swivel the hip around and slide out. And there's no way that Chris Eden was going to let go of his forearm or bicep there.
He's trying to, almost got a triangle locked on here, Mike. He just needs to pull that foot down just a wee bit. And it looks like we've got blood already on this fight.
So Chris Eden with the triangle almost locked in there. He's trying to secure it.
Just needs to pull that arm across the other way there, the one that he's got trapped. But
he just can't secure, lock the arm in.
No, just needs to make it that little bit deeper. Cody's trying to elbow his way out of this. That's round one over.
Interesting round. Those 3-minute rounds pretty quick. Chris Eden bloodied up already, taking a couple of shots.
See that from those elbows, I think.
Olympic gym.
Cody had an interesting way to try and get out of that triangle. Nice takedown there by Chris Eden at the beginning of this fight.
That was excellent work early on, and this is going to be pretty hard to score, to be fair. This first round, a couple of reversals, some big shots there from Eden. He got into full mount. And some nasty elbows, knees to the body. Of course, you're not allowed to throw knees to the head. This is our NZ MMA TV replay.
This is the kind of fight we like, Mike. This is a back and forth fight. This is going to be, if it's anything like this in the first round, the rest will be great.
And here really had that triangle almost locked on. He just couldn't secure the left arm and pull it across to create the choke on the carotid. And the bell came at the right time. There's Emma telling us it is round number 2 of this 3-by-3-minute round bout. Oh, a couple of evenly matched fighters. Eden going straight in, faking the overhand right. Nice little knee that went up to the sternum.
He's trying to lock Cody here up. He wants to put him on the ground again, I think, and put him on his back. Cody's going to work very hard to try and get out of this position, I think. He doesn't want Chris Eden on top of him.
And notice how he's splitting.
Got the underhook there.
Looking for the underhook.
Nice elbows there.
Just trying to shake through the tentacles. Not bad defense though from Cody here. Chris Eden putting a lot of pressure on, using his long limbs to his advantage. Cody here looking for the reversal, looking to sneak out.
Oh, big takedown coming again here from Chris Eden. Nice position, and straight into side man also. But Cody here straight back up.
But a little bit of Dos Santos reminiscent there. Ability to get back up, but Chris Eden just stays on the job.
Keeping heavy on Cody here right now. He wants to hold his position.
Using
side
his weight.
now, yeah.
I'm not so sure about his right arm where it was there.
He's plenty of claret again, isn't he?
Yeah, it's the problem with those
Cody here,
shots,
hips out. Nice reversal here. Really nice wrestling there, Mike, to turn that around and put Chris on his back there. There's definitely a bit of payback coming now, I think.
Well,
Chris is going to try and work very hard to get out from underneath this. Good work there by Cody here.
Don't hit the back of the head.
He's got the head in, but that's just more of a stifler. It stops the pounding from coming down.
Nice short
elbows with
yes.
the right hand there.
Just a bit of payback right there, isn't it?
I haven't seen a lot in terms of trying to bump him off or reverse the position here from Chris Eden. Needs to do something there. He doesn't want to continue to take those shots.
Nice
little
there
reversal
right now.
and turnover. He's got his head and arm stuck in though.
Really nice move there by Chris Eden to reverse that position.
And it looks like he's almost going for a Darce choke there
He's
initially.
trying something there, isn't he? But I think Cody's been really working on his wrestling. Look at that again. That's the second time. Nice wrestling there. He's trying to take Chris's back here right now.
Completely runs out of room against the cage. Now trying to...
Got one hook in there. He's trying to climb there. He's got the seatbelt on there. Takes him down. Chris has landed on top.
It's pretty impressive work there from both these boys.
Go for it, aren't they?
Counter.
And we're right back into Chris's guard now. So this is up to Cody to try and pass Chris's guard. He's locked us up again.
Again, long legs there from Chris Eden. There's kind of a head bush / forearm crash to the chest.
Well, we call it a shoulder shrug.
Borderline is what I call it. Went rather close to the face of Chris Eden. Now this is where you'd look to see him posturing up in the guard and just lock down some shots. He does have an arm locked up there.
Geez, this is another close round, Mike.
Hard to pick.
He's trying to pass guard right now.
Cody here
under
with
10 seconds to go.
Oh, he's
He's locked up the guillotine.
Gosh, it's been close
Close
like this
up
in
the
both
guard
rounds.
now.
Really locked it up there. The guillotine could be locked
Right
in
on
this.
the bell.
Seconds are counting down. Chris Hare, well, he can count his chickens. After having the triangle locked in at the end of the first round, the tables have turned, and Chris Eden, who is pretty bloodied as he head back to his corner.
That's another toughie to call, Mike.
Yeah, well, the submission attempt, he didn't get it, probably wasn't long enough in, so Cody Hare perhaps that second
Punishment
round.
here after that takedown by Chris Eden there. Good punishment there by Cody Hare from the top position. Back and forth again this round, and here's the end of the round. Chris Eden's really trying to lock that guillotine up, isn't he?
Well, what a way to prime for our lightweight fight as we see Scott McGregor preparing for his 70-kilo professional ISKA lightweight bout coming up later on this evening, and his opponent, Corey Gibson, practicing his work on the ground before it's time to rumble for the strap. And welcome back to the Caledonian Hall for round 3 of this 70-kilo bout between Chris Eden and Cody Hare. It is evenly poised in a seesawing bout between these two MMA combatants as Ayla sends us into round number 3.
Been a great scrap so far, Mike. I've been really enjoying this fight. Back and forth. Both boys giving it their all.
Certainly, I wouldn't be keen on judging this bout because it is very much a seesawing bout. Chris Eden there starting out with a long, sticky, rangy left hand. Nice little right hand that missed the clinch, but the double knee. That one really hurt him. He's doubled him up. 3 consecutive knees to the body. Now he's gone for the guillotine from the front. Pretty hard to get that one from there. You have to be pretty strong with that standing guillotine.
And they'll be pretty slippery right now, third round.
Yep. And he's defending the arm there, Cody Hare. Not letting it go at this point, Chris Eden. Using his height, so he does have some pretty good leverage. He doesn't really have an arm in though, so.
It's done really well to turn him around now, to put the weight on him against the cage. This is really good.
Yeah, you can see though, Cody Hare is just creating some room there. Those arms will be pretty weary. Nice little overhand right there from Eden. Ooh. Big swinging right hand through the kitchen sink and the chimney.
Another knee again.
That's a nasty knee to the body. That's about the third one he's delivered.
Here he comes.
Serious, mean intentions. Cody Hare starting to fade, and you can see him digging deep. He wants to go forward, but his body's going, what the hell? Oh, another massive knee from Eden. Actually, he'd do well just to stand off.
Good body attack.
He is clearly doing better standing up and using his range.
They're back into this kickboxing fight that they had in March. Here's Cody Hare coming back now.
Now he's gone downstairs.
Beautiful
takedown. Double leg takedown straight into side control.
That's a pretty smart move right now if these boys are that tired.
Cody Hare shuffles his knees inside, turns into him. Manages to minimize that damage. As
almost heading to north-south position here right now.
Chris Eden looks to go to north-south or 69, but the cage is getting in the way. Knee ride, looking for perhaps an arm, and now he slides into full, almost.
Beautiful move there by Cody Hare.
Hare just getting up and driving him off.
Awesome. That's good guts right there. That's heart right there, isn't it? These boys fighting for position right now. How tired are these guys, Mike?
We saw earlier a segment on heart, and both of these guys are now in deep water.
Oh, he's just turned over. Got great top position right now, Cody Hare. Really good instinctual wrestling
look at the
right
way
there.
His base is
trying
there.
for mount right now. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Well, this is going to be so hard for the judges to... Oh, nice work there from Eden. He gives us back. He almost bucked him off, gives us back though, but he's a little bit high there, Cody Hare.
He's trying to see if he's
just
going to
got a single hook in.
Or if he's going to go for the strikes.
He's only got the one hook in at this stage, if that.
We're coming down to the last 10 seconds of this round.
And I got to say, hard to pick is Chris Eden trying to sneak out the back door there, really, or trying to prop up from Turtle.
What a great scrap, though, from these guys. What a great fight.
Well, Chris Eden certainly landed the strikes in the first 2 minutes of this bout, but Cody here reversed it a couple of times in the end and might have done enough to sneak the bout.
Big
But
knees
that
there.
knee, you could see instantly he buckled with that big right knee.
Chris Eden started this round on fire, didn't he? That was
And this
a great
is where
2 minutes
Cody
he
here
had.
turned the tide.
Another big takedown here.
He was taken down by Chris Eden, but he managed to reverse it so well.
Nice takedown there. High, wide. And this is how the fight ended. Last 10 seconds of this round.
All the action here brought to you by the NZ MMA TV replay. As we go to the judges' card in what must be an extremely tight bout.
Fight of the night. Round of applause for these two warriors.
Great scrap. Great sportsmanship from these two.
All right, good people, after 3
Well, the
rounds
crowd
of
will be
mixed
on the edge
martial
of
arts
its seat.
action, we
It's a
go
bout
to the
that could
judges'
go
scorecards,
either way.
where we find a split decision winner. Your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Chris Eden!
Well, it's a popular decision. The local boy, Chris Eden. His coach, Matt Toa, picking up another win on the ledger.
That was the fight of the night.
But you've got to say, that's a desperately close bout. Cody here will be disappointed.
Well, what the other thing you say, Mike, is can they have a rematch of the rematch? Is there such a thing?
Well, anyway, the stage is now set as we head into our title bout. It is the 70 kilo pro ISKA lightweight New Zealand title. Corey Gibson versus Scott McGregor. And McGregor, the little terrier, he'll rip an arm off, he'll rip a leg off and take it home.
I'm Scott McGregor from Timaru Freestyle Martial Arts.
My name's Corey Gibson. I fight out of Strikeforce Canterbury and integrated mixed martial arts in Brisbane. The camp for this has been pretty tough. I spent a couple of weeks in Brisbane training with my team over there, and obviously back and forth here with the team at Strikeforce in Canterbury. And it's been tough. There's been a few ups and downs, but that's all part and parcel of it, I suppose.
He's very experienced in Australia and New Zealand. He's trains with 2 really good teams and integrated in Brisbane and Strikeforce in Canterbury, so got my hands full.
Fighting Scott McGregor, one of New Zealand's best wrestlers, a very respected wrestler around the country. He's now making a name in mixed martial arts. I'm coming out of 3.5 years of retirement, but I've still got the goods, I believe, and that's why I've come back. And there's nothing better for me than fighting someone who's at the top of their game and the peak of their career, so I can prove to myself that I'm still the best. I've got great stand-up skills, I've got good takedown defence, I'm pretty strong. I think he's going to have his work cut out for him to try and actually get me to the ground if that's what he wants to do. If he wants to stand and bang, then that's Merry Christmas for me. I mean, it might be one of those things where we've both got, big hearts that could go the full distance. It could end with a quick knockout. It could end with elbows on the ground. Who knows? I'm looking forward to it, and I'm really excited for this one.
Fight hard and let's make it a good fight worthy of a title fight.
Have a good fight, Scotty. See you out there.
Well, plenty of respect between these two very experienced fighters, very experienced grapplers. Scotty McGregor starting the long walk towards the cage, and this is a fight he's particularly amped for, Howie.
Look, absolutely, Mike. These two met in the grappling champs in Timaru a couple of months ago, and it was on. Now, at the weigh-in last night for this fight, these two got in each other's face. It was very impressive. They're both skilled athletes that really want to take the strap home, mate. It's Scotty's. We watched him in his last fight against Ev Ting in this cage in November, and it was a hell of a fight. Scotty losing that epic battle, so he's come back for redemption again. We're really looking forward to this fight. This fight was supposed to happen in Christchurch on another show earlier this year. It didn't happen. They got together in the grappling champs. Scotty came out on top, so we're really looking forward to this fight.
Well, certainly Corey Gibson. Let's see how he goes. The gingerbread man, when he adds the striking to his game, comes from a pretty impressive resume. Trains out of Strikeforce Canterbury and integrated MMA in Brisbane. Is 6-0, but he has been out of the ring for 3.5 years. The 2-time Australian champ, Corey Gibson.
He's making the long walk, Mike. with his whole team behind him, got the Strikeforce camp right behind him there. This is going to be such a great fight, mate. We're really looking forward to this fight.
Now, I just sent Howie Booth off for a little ice water. He's so excited about this bout. Corey Gibson. His entourage behind him. They've been successful tonight, the Strikeforce boys. The gingerbread man, 35 years of age, making a comeback. And he also has a little bit of redemption in mind. It is appropriate. We are at vengeance. Hammerhead 11 after Scott McGregor out-grappled him just 2 months ago. Corey Gibson making his way to the cage for the lightweight pro ISKA New Zealand 70 kilo title.
There's a great look at Corey Gibson's eye here as he's walking to the cage. He was eyeballing Scotty all the way there. This is just... let's just get this thing started, Mike. I'm really pumped for this fight.
Well, some of the the remaining hair that's left on Howie Booth's head, standing on end. Corey Gibson heading ringside. Carl Weber in his corner. The Fairtex red gloves. Not a lot of weight in those 4-ounce MMA gloves, the open-fingered gloves. And some nice Scar reggae tunes to see the gingerbread man in.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing TFMA, this is Scott McGregor!
Well, Scotty McGregor, he has 4 wins and 3 losses under his belt.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, representing Strikeforce, this is Corey Gibson!
Gibson has been around a long time. His first trip back into the cage in 3.5 years. But they both look in superb condition.
I'm going to give you 2 commands, all right? When I say stop, you stop fighting. When I say fight, you start or resume fighting. You understand, gentlemen? Let's go to work.
Well, there will be no backing up. And it is round number 1, I'm happy to say. Thank you, Emma. And Corey Gibson on the left in the red gloves. Scotty McGregor in the blue gloves. Both of them wearing black shorts. Well, a sweeping round kick there. Corey Gibson, his range is pretty good. And if there's any aspect of McGregor's game that lacks, it's more in the stand-up. And I know Gibson has useful stand-up. And no doubt the Strikeforce boys will have been drilling that also. And if in boxing terms, he also moves away quite well, shuffles the leg back. Although those leg kicks were landed. Little left hook, right hand there.
Oh, Scotty's got straight into wrestling mode here, Mike. I think that's what he wanted there from Corey. The strikes there to get inside there, push him up against the cage and start doing his work here.
Tried to push him off and throw the elbow, but he got turned around pretty early there.
Oh, he's back again. Look
this
at
is the strength battle. 2 bulls wrestling up against the cage. They're only 70 kilos, but pounds per square inch, there is a lot of strength going on there.
A lot of experience involved in these 2 fighters.
Good
here.
sturdy boxing skills up against the cage. Scotty McGregor digging that right hand into the ribs as he tries to go for the underhook. Gibson defending. There, yes. Trying to switch to the other leg and goes for the sweep. Nice little corking thigh to the knee. Very evenly matched. This is one of those kind of fights that the first mistake can often end it.
Absolutely. It's Corey Gibson is showing very good composure here under this threat from Scotty McGregor here. Great base that he has, not to be put down yet.
Just even the way he just dropped there, looked to free his arms up.
He's very relaxed.
Well, the thing is, if you expend too much energy, particularly early, nice pressure on the head as he tries to slide out the side.
He's pushing down there, isn't he? Look at that. Scotty's trying to hook that leg.
Just got to be cautious there, getting that head too low as he may need to transition legs again.
Nice wide base from Corey Gibson here.
A lot of those knees are just missing. He hasn't quite got the leverage right on. Turned nicely there. Now we'll see how McGregor goes defending against the cage. Gibson slightly taller, so able to use that leverage as well.
A wee bit of payback involved here, I think.
Now it looks like McGregor was thinking about a hip
nice
throw
turn
there for
again,
a minute,
yes.
but turned him well.
This is a really good, strong battle for position right here. First mistake, really, isn't it?
What'll be interested to see is what happens when someone just breaks out dirty boxes, lands a clean shot. Because at the moment, it is all about the wrestling.
Absolutely. I don't think they want any distance, these two. Well, Scotty certainly doesn't, does he?
Yeah, I don't think it's his game there.
No, he definitely wants to put Corey on the ground. He's working very hard for this. Great base from Corey Gibson here. Very relaxed.
Yeah, a composure from a very experienced veteran. Scotty McGregor, 28. Corey Gibson, 35, 7 years older. Looking for the guillotine there. No, just tries to leverage the arm out.
Trying to get him off that single leg, isn't he?
Yeah, really trying to whip that leg away. Gosh, a lot of strength here. Going for the high crotch.
Nice technique there. He's got the underhook on Scotty here now. Really working that arm. He's trying to get that arm off his leg, isn't he?
Looking for the ankle pull. He's got that there.
Nice work from Scotty there. Really good there.
So
finally got him down after all that time, Mike.
Now let's see how he goes standing up again, because he does have his back up against the cage and he can walk himself up the cage.
Scotty's
Corey
already
Gibson.
climbed into there right now. He's already in, we're saying half mount, half guard.
Just looking to secure those legs, and a lot of wrestlers are quite happy to stay there, but nice little escape there from Gibson.
Nice knee.
Straight away shuffled out. McGregor looking to power on the shots with that right hand.
Isn't he?
He switched to southpaw momentarily.
Corey Gibson, how confident is that? Nice front kick from Scott.
Well, just good composure, taking his time. He had an answer for most of McGregor's tricks. McGregor just exposing himself as he leaps in. He's got to compose himself. Oh, that
standing guillotine there,
That guillotine doesn't look... Well, McGregor should be pretty adept at defending that.
Drop down there, he's gone for the single.
Boys up in here, what do you say?
Corey's locked in the choke there now. That's pretty tight.
He's
Look
got
at
a
that.
full front on choke.
There's the tap. Oh, beautiful work there.
Well, to be fair, he was probably on the back foot for much of that round, but Corey Gibson, out of nowhere, Scott McGregor, he'll be devastatingly
absolutely
disappointed.
gutted, isn't he? Look at him.
But
Just
that
got
is
caught.
just pure experience and no little match of class. Corey Gibson just a little bit too long in the tooth, a little bit too skilled. Scotty McGregor is a man who fights with all his heart, but just a little bit outdone on the skill side. And Carl Weber and the team at Strikeforce very impressed with that victory.
Look at that.
against
Scotty
the
dropped
game
down there to
opponent.
get out of that guillotine. Misses that single leg, Mike. Corey just whips around there and grabs that front choke right there, and he's going to make that very tight there. Look at that. Locks that on. It's a dash choke there. Look at that. Scotty's trying to turn out of that. And there's the tap. That's how tight that is.
It's a classic, and it's not a choke you see very often, that Das. But
just caught it nicely, didn't he? Locked it up, finished it.
And as we said earlier, the first mistake you made,
absolutely.
and it cost you at this level, particularly in the MMA game.
I think Corey Gibson's very happy with that win. Very happy as well. That was it. They had a great way in, these guys. Talked this fight up really well. What a great scrap. And he delivered. He finished the fight, which is great.
Well, Corey Gibson, he is a two-time Aussie champion, and he has now become the one-time New Zealand champion as he takes home the ISKA lightweight strap.
By a clock choke. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Corey Gibson!
And he's got a lot of support down from Christchurch, that's for sure. Look at all those Strikeforce shorts there.
Happy boys from the Strikeforce gym. And Corey Gibson, he put on a great performance tonight. Just so composed up against the cage against a tenacious Scotty McGregor.
Two very good athletes at their sport, aren't they?
And look, McGregor is one of those guys, if you give him an inch, he'll take a mile. Unfortunately, he just gave Gibson the opening. And the front choke, the dash choke came on. And there we have the ISKA rep and the new New Zealand ISKA lightweight champion.
Lightweight ISKA belt. How does that feel around your gut at the moment, my good man?
Oh, look, it's awesome. I've won a couple of Australian titles a few years ago, and I've always wanted to have a New Zealand one because I'm a Kiwi, and I just can't thank my teammates at Strikeforce enough. They always welcome me with open arms, and there's a great bunch of people. I'd like to thank
all my family who are up there in the stands somewhere. Mauri ora kia koutou ngā mihi, kia pai tō pō, engari kia tūpato. Yeah, thanks very much, brothers.
Now, that choke you popped on real quick and you slapped it on tight. Did you know that you had it once you put that choke on?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty tight. I had to do something because wrestling's very, very good. The best wrestler in the country. He's just a fantastic wrestler, a great competitor. And I knew I had to try and finish him fast because his fitness would be really good as well.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Says so on his belt. MMA Pro Lightweight Champion, Corey Gibson.
Well, Corey Gibson's submission finished the New Zealand lightweight champion. And what a way to finish our fight night here, Hammerhead number 11. It has well and truly been vengeance. I'm Lightning Mike Angove here with Howie Booth, and we'll see you next time in the cage.